Now let's start with the unboxing of the Mi Band 3. The box is different from the previous Mi Band 2. It has a reflective surface where you can see the Mi Band 3. It has logos on two sides, and at the back it has some information about the band, but in Chinese. You won't be able to read. So if we try to open it, it's a simple step. Just pull and open it. Inside you see the Mi Band 3, and then if you open, also we see the strap. The strap is in terms of width and style is similar to Mi Band 2, but in terms of compatibility they are not the same. You cannot use the Mi Band 3 for Mi Band 2 or Mi Band 2 straps for Mi Band 3. So, but the size, the width, they are the same. It's not that big. Now, if we take a look, also we'll find the menu, which is in Chinese. So, unless you're going to use the photo to guide you through, it won't be so useful to you. So, you have to use the photos. Then put it aside, and then inside also we have the Mi Band 3 USB charger, which I compared it with the Mi Band 2, and it's different. The Mi Band 3 is a bit bigger. Also, the band is also bigger in terms of like height and size. It's a bit bigger, so they're not compatible. You cannot use them to charge the other one. And one thing I noticed when I was charging the Mi Band 3, you can still see the time and also receive notification. But for Mi Band 2, you can only see the charge, and it's normally disconnected from the phone, so there is no notifications. To pair the band, you have to open the Mi Fit app and then tap on profile, then select add device, then also tap on band, then tap on OK, and then wait for the phone to connect with the band. When it connects, the band will vibrate. You just have to tap once to confirm in order for it to connect. After it's successful connect to the phone will show some of the information, such as the new features or the features of the band. As you can see, steps, you can see distance, notification, you can see find phone feature. You can also see the unlock feature that it has, and the last one is how to wear the band for better measurement. How to put on the band is pretty simple. You just have to put it from below and then snap it in. It fits quite well. As you can see. Now, you notice that now it's in English. I changed it, so let's go through the menu a bit. You can see about, screen, find device. Let's test that. Now next, let's go through the menu. Then we have the stopwatch. You long press to start the stopwatch, but you can also pause it in between, and then you can resume by tapping it on the screen again. In order to close it or stop it in general, just long press and that's it. Also, we have the silent feature. You silence your phone using the band. As you can see, there's an icon on my phone that indicates silent mode. You can also deactivate it using the band. And now the silent notification icon is gone. Okay. Now also we should take other look like the screen. The screen means the appearance of the Mi Band, the front appearance, like the wallpaper. I prefer the second one, which shows the time step count, date. Yes. Now let's test the heartbeat. From my test, I noticed that the Mi Band 3 is more reliable in terms of testing the heartbeat compared to Mi Band 2. Now if you take a good look between the Mi Band 3 and Mi Band 2, you'll notice that the Mi Band 3 screen brightness is greater than that of Mi Band 2, and also the screen display of Mi Band 3 is bigger compared to Mi Band 2. Other things such as the straps, I think the width and the size are a bit similar, except the design of the actual band. That's the different thing. Like the Mi Band 3 has a glossy finish and a curved finish compared to Mi Band 2. Also, I tested a lot of features in Mi Band 3 and I think it's very good. The navigation of Mi Band 3 is pretty simple. You swipe up to unlock, and then you swipe down or right or left to select down. There's more, then notification, weather, heart rate, step, and then back to time. When you go to more, when you swipe left, there is a timer, silent option, find phone, and screen. The screen is used to change the display look, so you may change it here and tap the one you like. Also, when you go to more on the left, you see about, screen. Yes, okay. Notification. The band also show you which app the notification is from, and you can also read it from the app. Also, you may clear the notification if you want to. The weather, you will see 3 days weather: today, tomorrow, and the other day. You will see the weather in the Mi Band 3. When you're in the step feature, when you swipe left, you see distance, you see the band carries, and also see the remaining battery of the band. I also tested the call rejection feature. You can see the call ID on the band's tech audits. So to reject, you just long press and it will reject the call. If you just tap, it will silence the call. Mi Band 2 features those time, steps, distance, heartbeat, and charge. Also, you can get a notification, but it won't show the name. And also, the Mi Band 2 was also able to reject calls by long pressing the button. One of the most important features that I like about the band is the activity feature. When you open the activity, you start the activity. Before, in Mi Band 2, you always have to check your phone of your progress, your heartbeat and everything. But with Mi Band 3, everything is now on your band, so you can actually see the time, the heartbeat and everything. So you just press the button to start. You will see the time, also the distance, and then you'll see the steps and the heartbeat, and then you see the speed and the time. Yes. So this is a very important feature for me because I work out a lot. So you may also pause workout pause activity, and also after that you can also resume, and it will also resume to the. Also, you can resume the activity back. Just press play. Workout restored. Continue with your workout. Now if you want to stop the activity, you just have to long press
workout pause,
and it will end the activity. Now let's take a look at MiFit app. Now when you open it, you'll see the today's step count, the distance and the calories, and it will also sync the data from the Mi Band to the app. Down you'll see the last night's sleep, how many hours you slept, how many hours how many hours were deep sleep, light sleep, and awake. And then if you tap on the last night, you'll see more information, such as the point you sleep better than 65% of the user, and more details about your sleep. Also, you may check the history, whereby you may view by day or per week, and also by monthly. So all this information may be very interesting for you to know how well you sleep. Now let's go back to the main page. Now there is last activity. You'll see the distance, which is 1.46, speed, time, and heart rate. When you tap on it, then we get more detail about the activity. When you select one of it and tap, it will actually show the area or the location and the route you took, more information about the time, speed, and then you may go to details. You may see more information. Also speed, it will give you more details about speed, and then chart to show you speed, heart rate, and other information that you may find very useful. Okay, let's go back. Now the other one is the heart rate. When you tap on it, it will show you the record of some of the heart rates you once measured. But with the new MiFit MiFit Band 3, there is one option is removed. Before with MiFit Band 2, you are able to use the app to measure your heart rate directly from the app. You just press there was a button below here and it will measure your heart rate. But with Mi Band 3, that option is removed. Now let's go to the weight. This is the weight, but this weight is obtained from Xiaomi Mi Weight Scale 2, which is really nice. I think I'll make a video of it soon, so you may zoom in and see your weight progress. And this body score, you get it also from the Smart Weight, from Xiaomi Mi Smart Weight 2. I guess I'm pronouncing it correctly. So you see the point, the body fat, muscle, water. I think it's very important for everyone to have this if you can, because it gives you more information, more than just your weight. So it will give you information like BMI, body fat, and also show you the scale, also muscle and everything, water, bone, and it will also show you where you fall in this chart, whether you are balanced, lack of exercise, skinny, and I think this is very good for people who want to be fit and healthy. It's very important because it gives you more information more than just your weight. So you may see maybe you have more body fat and you may work on that, and other thing, maybe your water level is low and work on that. Now if you go back, this is the start. It will show you how many days did you reach your goal. Example, you set a target of walking maybe 8,000 steps per day. So if you do that continuously, you will get this stack. If you miss one day, then it will start from zero. So now I've gone 53 days without missing a single goal. So yeah, that's good. Now when you go to the activity, I think this is what I use when I go to the gym. I haven't used outdoor running. Treadmill I've used. Outdoor cycling I haven't used, but mostly when I go to the gym I use the walk, because this feature helps me to monitor my continuous heart rate. So whenever I'm working out, I'm lifting, whenever my heart rate goes above 128, my band always vibrate, and also my phone will say your heart rate is maybe 128, something like that. So it's good to know. And then you may see it. Let's try it. So it will show the distance, the steps, and then here it will measure the heart rate. Now that I have the Mi Band 3, also this information which is in the app, I can also view it on my Mi Band 3, which is really nice compared to my Mi Band 2. I could only check my data by checking the phone, but now I may just tap on the Mi Band and be able to see all the information on the band and leave the phone maybe in the pocket or somewhere else. So I'll stop the app. Yes, okay. Now the last tab is profile. Now in the profile you'll see my average step, total kilometer, reach goals, and then you'll see the device that are connected to my app. That is the Mi Band 3, and then we have the Mi Body Composite Scale. This is the one I was talking about, which measures more than just your weight. Okay. Then we have the activity goals. I set it to 2,000, but you may raise it higher. Weight, you may add friends, but for the past 3-4 months I've tried to add friends and it doesn't work, and I've tried to read about it. Most of the people have the same problem. You may also add accounts like WeChat, QQ, Google Fit. You may sync data on these other platforms, and then you have alert. This is whereby every at 9:30 p.m. it will give you a notification about your progress, which is really nice. Workout notification, for me I set an alarm, because I think when the band is vibrating it's easy for me to feel it and be able to wake up, compared to this sound alarm. Sometimes you ignore it, or sometimes in deep sleep you may not hear, but the vibration, I think most or some people may be able to wake up from that. Behavior tagging, I don't normally use it. I tried it before. So in order to do this, you just, example, you choose sit up, then you press start. What it will do is, like, I think it will be tracking the movement of your band and try to understand it, maybe for future features updates, something like that, but I don't normally use it. Now if you go back, then you'll have settings. You may check updates, feedback, and about. Also you may sign out. But if you go up and then now we tap on the Mi Band 3, you may see you may use the band to unlock your phone. I wouldn't suggest anyone to use that, because if you use this, it means every time you are around, you're with the phone, or maybe 5 meters, 10 meters away from the phone, your phone will always be unlocked. So if you're sleeping, your friend or anybody else can just take your phone and use it, because the band and the phone are still connected, so it's unlocked. So I would suggest everyone to just ignore this feature. And then incoming call, that one you have to either choose to allow or not. For me, I've allowed it, so whenever someone called me, it vibrates. I also see the name and contact information. You can delay it like 3 seconds. So if in 3 seconds you didn't pick up the call, then the band will vibrate. Event reminder, I think this is good. You may set any event reminder and it will actually alert you. So alarm, I have only one. This is for Monday to Friday at around in the morning. Monday to Friday in the morning. Okay. And then I have apps. So here you may add which apps do you want to get notification on your band. And then there's idle alert. If you want to, if you're a person, you're in the office or you sit a lot, so you may use this feature. The band will vibrate every 1 hour or 2 hours when it notices that you are in a stationary position to make you move. So this is very good if you're someone you're always on the computer. When you tap on more, you may see incoming message. I allow this to on. Call notification also I allowed it. Do not disturb. This one is mostly used like if you're going to sleep and you don't want any notification to be sent to your band to vibrate, because the band always vibrates whenever it gets notification. So you may turn this on. So maybe from 10 p.m. so then the band will never vibrate with any notification. So you may do this. It's called don't disturb mode. Okay. When you go by find band, this is, I think it could be improved, the find band, because when you tap on it, it vibrates. So if the band is under the bed, under the table, at least if it made a sound or it showed some blinking lights in order to locate it, will be fine. But with this feature now, which is find band, it just vibrates. So if it's somewhere where you cannot see it, you may never be able to find it. Discovery mode, I never use it. So you have to choose also the band location, which hand you want. Okay. Wrist info. So this, when you turn it on, whenever you raise your wrist, the band will automatically show you some the information, like the time or other information that can be displayed. I don't normally turn this on because sometimes you may be doing activities or just doing every time the band comes on and off, so I leave it at off. Heart rate detection. Okay, so now there is an improved heart rate detection. Stage 1 is automatic heart rate detection for 24 hours, but this one is only in a frequency of 1, 10 or 20 minutes. This will drain your battery, so if you use this, you should be aware. It will really drain your battery, and for me, I just leave it to sleep assist, so I can monitor my sleep. I really like that. Okay, what this? Find phone ringing tune. Okay, this one is like I think you saw on the previous part of my video, find your phone, whereby it makes an alarm, something like that. So you may set it to default. It will make a default sound. Ringing tune, it will take your ringing tune from your phone and use that as the finding alarm sounds. So yes. Bend screen lock, this one I turn it on, so that's why whenever you see me in the video, I have to swipe up to unlock. So you may turn it off if you want. Okay, and another one is band display. Here you may choose the order of how they appear, or you may hide some. So things like notification, if you don't want them in your band, you may just hold and then and hide them, but I prefer them to be there, so I'll just leave it there. So you may hide some and just show only few. Okay, and then the other one is weather. I think it will automatically detect. Just leave it in automatic, so whenever you travel, wherever you be, whenever your phone is connected to internet or in a cellular network, it will be able to detect automatically. You don't have to set it manually. And then you may learn more about this. Then you may see the frame version and then the Bluetooth. And also here you may unpair the band. So I think this is all about the app. I really like it. I hope you got something new or you understood some of the things I explained. In my next video, I think I'll make a video about the Mi Body composite scale. I think it's really nice. If you see the feature and how it records your weight, it's really interesting. For today, I think we will end here. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you're interested in purchasing the Mi Band 3, I'll leave some links in my description where you can purchase worldwide. And also if you're interested in changing the language from Chinese to English, I'll also leave some information in my description, so be sure to check that. If you have any question, feel free to comment on anything or ask me any question, and also feel free to like, share, and also remember to subscribe for more, for I'll be posting more videos soon. In the meantime, thank you and see you next time.